Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the Hey Handsome Scrapbooking Workshop. I am doing project 3 from the workshop. I am trying to kind of space out all of these workshops between the 3 months of the current catalog, that is April through June. I did all of the layouts from the Hello Darlin' collection as well with the workshop, and so I'm just trying to space them out for you, so you're not bombarded with all of the workshops and all things close to my heart right away. So with the workshops, I've explained it before if you watch any of the other ones that I've done, but you get all of the products you need to complete 3 2-page layouts, and there are some specialty kind of products in the workshops as well, which were those couple of papers that I just cut, as well as maybe this paper too, I think. And then what they do is they give you all of the cutting guides for all of the papers. So it will be labeled 1, 2, and 3 for each project, and then A, B, C, D, E based on how many cuts you need. So it really is an easy kind of way to scrapbook, which I love. The instructions then are super easy to follow as well. So they will say kind of take 1A and place it 1/4 inch from the top and kind of 3/4 of an inch from the side, that sort of a thing. So really easy to follow. I love these, especially when I'm in a slump. It allows me to be creative without really, I don't know, putting too much stress on myself, I guess, to be creative. It just allows me to kind of, get into the scrappy space and create without having to think too much. I think it would also be great for any new beginner scrapbookers because they have great ideas, and not only, do they give you everything to scrapbook these 3 layouts, but I do really think that the layouts they provide would be pretty easy to scrap lift with different papers. This one may be a little bit harder, but if you had a punch, you could definitely kind of punch these circles out of the paper, or just add circles and not kind of have the solid outline, I guess. So what I'm doing now is kind of just filling in those circles. So they did have those circle die cuts that you had to punch out. Those will fill in some of them. Otherwise, they had me cut, I think must have been like a 3x3 or 4x4 square. That's what that navy one at the top is. And so I just flipped it over and just used Scotch tape to tape them into these circles, or the openings, I guess. So once that's done, I will kind of continue on, but I love how that kind of incorporates a lot of different patterns. I don't feel like it's too busy because they are broken up by the solid kind of light gray paper. But again, just a good way to bring in lots of different patterns. So now I am going to be using, I believe, 3 4x6 photos for this layout. I am following page 1 pretty closely. So now they have you add this kind of darker green paper. It does look textured, kind of like woven almost. So I think I'm going to kind of focus on page 1 first, and then maybe move on to page 2 here. So kind of just now that you have everything cut, you just kind of assemble it really quickly. And you can see that I was using my T-square. It just helps, again, because in the instructions it will tell you kind of where to place the photos. So I am using this photo, just this one photo like they have on page 1, and kind of I think placing it where they want it as well. I don't always follow the instructions to a T. I rearrange it based on what photos I have. Sometimes I don't have 3x4 photos, or photos that would work 3x4, 4x4. And so I kind of personalize the layouts, which I think is great as well. I know some makers will actually buy these workshops and then just create whatever they want to. They don't follow the instructions whatsoever. So it's just kind of a fun collection, kind of a kit to do with it what you want. Make the 3 layouts they provide, or kind of go off book and create whatever you want to. So I love how the title is Hey Handsome, and I love that it's kind of on that curved border. So that is going to kind of overlap the photo just a little bit, and be quite a large title, but I think it definitely works for this layout. So again, in the workshop, you get these sheets of die cuts. You can see it to the left of the page there, and you just kind of punch them out. So that is a lot of your embellishing, that and the sticker sheet. And I have found that with the sticker sheet, for quite a few of the workshops I've done, I have a lot left over. And with this collection, I know that I actually have quite a bit of the papers left over, which has been nice. I've been able to use some of the scraps and some of the exclusive papers, the scraps from that I've been able to use on other layouts. So that is really fun to kind of bring in those extra patterns. With this collection or this workshop, you also get acrylic pieces. So that's what these stars are. And I just use my tacky glue. If they're large enough, I will actually just use my ATG, my tape runner. So now that page 1 is done, I'm going to move over to page 2, and it looks like they have 3 photos on page 2. I'm only going to have 2. So I do personalize this one a little bit more so than I did on page 1 of this layout. So I am just going to double, or at least back these 2 photos here, and I'm just going to line them up side by side. I felt like, I don't know, they have that 4x6, so I guess if I have 4x4, I got 2 inches extra on the length, if that makes sense. But I still felt like it worked with this collection. So I am actually going to double back at least this one photo. I apologize. I did these layouts a long time ago. And like I said, I'm just kind of spacing them out over the 3 months of the catalog for you guys. So I haven't actually looked at this layout for quite a while. So I apologize if I am getting ahead of myself or I misspeak. So I did double back the one photo, and then I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape and kind of overlap them. All the photos are kind of similar, but they're all a little bit different, and I just love his expression in all of them. So that is why I decided to kind of, I guess, keep all 3 photos. So now, embellishing wise, I do kind of keep it pretty similar to what they have in their layout. However, I did just actually get a peek at the layout, and they had a photo in one of those circles. So obviously I don't have that, but I think just leaving it open is good enough. I did overlap it with my photos because I do have kind of, they're longer. They take up more, and then I'm kind of just personalizing it based on my photos with the stickers. So I think I changed the stickers just a little bit, maybe not the top one, but I think the bottom opening I changed it a little bit, just did a different sticker down there. Otherwise, I am going to try to keep it fairly the same, use all the die cuts they want me to use, or suggested that I use, I guess, and then add those acrylic pieces. I think I did add this. So that middle circle is where they have a photo. But I decided to kind of add another embellishment cluster, and there's these kind of rounded tabs or flags there that is on the sticker sheet. So I decided to kind of add an extra little embellishment cluster into that circle coming out kind of behind the photo there. And then just kind of follow the rest of the embellishing suggestions from the instructions. So I just absolutely love the colors of this collection. I love how this one is more focused on kind of the greens, and I know some of the layouts, there's like a paprika color, so like an orangish color, and some of the layouts kind of focus on that more so. But this one here, I absolutely love the way that my photos match kind of the colors of the layout so well. So I will definitely have the link for the Hey Handsome collection down below if you are interested. There's obviously more than just the scrapbooking workshop. There's just the paper or the sticker sheets. There's some amazing stamps with this collection as well. So definitely check it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.